Hello, crypto world. Saturday morning in the United States, and the market is weak across the board. Now, we all know that yesterday was a big deal because we had the whole issue about Bitcoin and strategic reserve. And there's been a lot of, I'm going to say, lack of full information, and I think it's time that we get some certain facts very clear about what's going on with the U.S. government and Bitcoin. Number one, the U.S. government created a Bitcoin reserve and a digital asset pile. The difference is the Bitcoin reserve is just Bitcoin, and it will hold all the Bitcoin the United States now holds, and some thought would be selling because it was confiscated, and they will not be selling it, and it represents round number $15 billion. To give you an idea of the magnitude, the strategic oil reserve is $17 billion. And this is very important, the gold reserve that is in the United States now is round number $500 billion, which means it's more or less 50 times what the U.S. Bitcoin reserve is. And this is important because the Secretary of the Treasury and the Secretary of Commerce have been instructed by the President to find a way to buy more Bitcoin without hurting U.S. citizens, taxpayers. And many people speculate because of the large, and I said before $500 billion, it's actually close to $750 billion of gold is owned by the United States. How does it hurt the American citizens if some of that gold is sold to buy Bitcoin? Now, the digital asset stockpile is altcoins, and it is not anything that the U.S. government is going to be buying. They're only going to be the crypto that's been seized either civilly or criminally, but they are not going to buy, the United States is not going to buy any. Now, one funny thing I have to say, during the conference that Trump held, he said, people are saying, never sell your Bitcoin, hold on to it. That's a little phrase they say. I don't know if they're right or wrong, but who the hell knows? And then you know what happened? This is Michael Saylor's face, because you know he's the one who says, never sell your Bitcoin. I just found that humorous. I think bottom line, the take from this situation now, as you see crypto land turn red, they're not going to buy any altcoins. They're only going to be altcoins the government's going to hold if they're seized civilly or criminally. And Bitcoin, they're looking for a way to buy more. And the crypto market's disappointed, if you will. Now, we have to accept that we have so many other issues going on that right now the focus of the U.S. government is not on crypto. And the focus of the investment community is not on crypto. And we have a situation because of the uncertainty about tariffs that we have risk coming off, which also doesn't help crypto. So I don't see a rally in the near term. I'm not talking long term, I'm by nature a bull, but right now I definitely don't see anything positive happening with the altcoins, and we'll need some decision making about how and when and if government will be buying Bitcoin. But this was a great time because we're going to have better legislation, we're going to have stable coins, which are very important, and we're going to have no SEC causing problems. So let's not just take this as a red day saying everything's bad. It's not that way. Bottom line, we have a lot of good things that happen. They're not as good as we'd like, but it's not over yet, and I'm anticipating that there will be some way for the U.S. government to buy Bitcoin.